What you are looking at right now, this person, she may appear to be normal and harmless, but don't let her looks fool you. What you're looking at right now is essentially the face of modern evil. You are looking at the face of a totalitarian psychopath. Don't let the makeup, the fake paint on her face, the fake dye in her hair, the fake facade fool you. Don't let yourself be distracted by her shiny jewelry. This right here is a beast of a creature, and it's about time men begin to recognize such a sociopathic predator. See, women often have the ability to blend in with one another quite well, while putting on a facade that makes themselves appear to be so vulnerable, so innocent, that they could only possibly be victims, and never the aggressive psychopaths themselves. This woman's name is Clementine Ford. She describes herself as just some feminist with tattoos, clear eyes, and full hearts. She is a writer and social commentator and public speaker based in Melbourne, Australia, as a weekly columnist for Fairfax's Daily Life article. So basically, this is a woman that works for a news organisation to spread feminist propaganda. She lives in Melbourne with a very handsome and nice gentleman photographer. I feel sorry for that dude. And she describes her sister as being the bravest woman that she knows. Now I'm going to go out on a limb here and suggest that maybe her sister is like a performer like Evel Knievel. Maybe she does lots of stunts that are really brave and difficult to do. No, I'm just kidding. She's probably like a single mother or something, and this woman praises her for it. So she is the winner of the 2013 Media Award for Excellence in Reporting on Violence Against Women, which is basically an area that thrives off of propaganda while ignoring violence against men, underplaying it, and not only that, essentially promoting the idea that when men are hit by women, that they should not even have the right to retaliate in self-defense. She describes her personal interests as boner killing, and I'll just leave it at that. And her email is clementine.ford@gmail.com. That again, clementine.ford@gmail.com, just in case you want to send her some love. So basically, I am making this video because it has come to my attention that this woman received a Facebook comment from a man called Michael Nolan that she didn't like. Instead of simply going on about her day, what this woman did was write a letter to Michael Nolan's employer telling them about the incident and encouraging them to fire him. This man worked for Meriton Service Apartments. So she received a letter saying, "Dear Clementine Ford, Meriton Group have now investigated the matter relating to the complaint made about Michael Nolan using inappropriate language on Facebook. Meriton Group does not condone this type of behaviour, and Michael Nolan was removed from the Meriton site on Saturday the 28th of November, pending an investigation. As of 2:30 p.m. today, the 30th of November, he no longer works for the Meriton Group." So what's Michael Nolan's reaction to this cyber-stalking, cyber-abuse tactic? Well, he wrote on his wall, "I don't give a damn," because hey, men are supposed to just shrug off any abuse dished out to them by women, aren't they? So here we have a man who lost his job for calling a woman a slut, for who knows what reason. Maybe she was saying provocative things in her wall to begin with. I mean, I really wouldn't put it past most feminists like Clementine Ford to say something really provocative on their social media like, "all men must die," because we all know how these women work. They say provocative things, and then when men react, they claim victim, and then start running to authority and sucking the cock of authority while claiming they are strong, independent women. So this woman will essentially gain publicity for this. And yes, I know, I'm kind of playing into that by making this video. But what I'm trying to do is just completely focus on the negative. I've given her email address, the place she's worked. Maybe men can start playing dirty like women and start pulling hair, scratching, and you know, all of that shit. Because men are essentially losing to women currently in the so-called gender war, because women have no morals when it comes to this kind of conflict in general. Now, I'm not personally going to write emails to this woman's employer to get her fired, but I would love to see that happen if other guys decided to do that. Not just because it would be a beautiful example of karma being served instantly and a woman getting what she deserves, but essentially, do we want women like this who reach thousands of people with their online articles actually promoting and controlling public dialogue? Because I sure as hell don't, because this woman is quite clearly a psychopath. And I'm not just throwing that word around lightly. Someone who is happy about getting somebody fired for just calling them a slut on Facebook. That is crazy shit. This woman is also one of the biggest hypocrites I've ever seen, where she said she is glad that this man got fired from the letter she wrote just for using the word slut because it's sexist. And then she says on her Twitter account, if I had it my way, all men would be fired into the sun. And this is a feminist, which is supposed to be promoting gender equality, that works for a news outlet that promotes articles and publishes articles. So in all reality, if either of them is going to get fired for having an opinion that's quote unquote outrageous, it should be her, because at least her job has something to do with communication. Rationalization is, well, I did it because I'm sick and tired of men abusing women online and continually getting away with it. Sure. Because wishing all men were fired into the sun is, that's not being abusive towards men at all, right? She continues, I can bear the brunt of this behavior, but I'm angry about the number of women who tell me they can't. Too many women are harassed into silence. Yeah, because getting a man fired for fucking talking isn't harassing men into silence, is it, you fucking twat? By men who flounce about the place doing and saying whatever they like. Well, I'm glad this guy called you a slut, because out of all the things he could have called you, that's fairly nice, because you're a fucking psychopathic, narcissistic, attention whore hypocrite. And I would love to see you fired into the fucking sun. So she continues, when we complain, we're told to get over it or harden up. Two retorts that completely miss the irony of the fact that the most thin-skinned, sensitive people online are white men aged between 15 and 35. So she brings in the race card and the gender card at the same time, not even being aware that women in that age bracket actually fucking out-earn men for easier jobs that provide less social utility, usually just contributing to and accelerating consumption. You fucking dumb, retarded bitch. So yeah, I think we'll leave it at that. Be sure to like, subscribe, and send this woman an email. A kind email, obviously. Don't say anything mean. And also ring up her employer and say lots of good things about her. Because, we need women like this. We need strong, independent women with lots of morals, out there writing about their perspectives of reality. We really need that.